And how do you keep on that spectrum of what, like, I joined this because I love this, but then also, like, going back to what we've been discussing here, then now there's also this other side of music, the marketing, the managing the practicalities of a difficult, let's be honest, a difficult scene to grow up in. You know, like there's the turbulence of venues shutting down, police clamping down on certain venues and things like this. And how do you manage, for example, being a musician that has to struggle, that has to kind of fight to be seen, to be heard, um, but yet still stay true to that love for music that you've grown up with?
I think in a situation like that, it is true. Sometimes you go to venues where the equipment isn't so good, or it's in a dangerous area, or you police have to shut things down, or there's technical malfunctions. I think for me, it's more like I try not to think too much. Well, I try to think more into the present moment. It's like, okay, where am I? I'm here. I'm with my friends. I'm doing what I love. And let's see how far it can go. And if I'm enjoying it, cool, it's going to be a great night. If I'm not, I'm still going to make it a great night because I'm going to basically give everything of myself while I perform. And whether the crowd likes me or not, it does make a difference. It's basically also the message that you're sending, and you are basically pouring your heart out and being vulnerable to whomever is willing to listen. And as Naz said earlier, it's obviously not for everyone, but whoever is listening could relate because certain things have happened to them in their past, or certain things remind them of something else. And you expressing that in your music, you're expressing that in what you say and the message that you're portraying to whoever's listening to you. So the way I approach it is simple. Is like, have I have I sent a proper message? Whether if I'm singing something that's making absolute no sense, but I'm expressing it in a very touching way, have I touched that person? In a musical sense, that is, people. That has that person reminded me of something that I see in myself. It's an exchange, you know. Businessmen trade stocks. Um, soldiers trade bullets. We trade words of truth and instrumentation and stuff. And it's how we approach it, basically.